When you look at it, it's just like the basic things that we need to enter Jannah. But unfortunately, a lot of people, they find it so hard. So what do you think is the main factor that's causing these people, like the basic things for you to go Jannah, it's become such a burden, like they act like others put a mountain over their head. Like, what do you think from your experiences that is the key things that individuals, this is the reason why they go through that, and how can they battle that?
I think for me, in short, it's love. It's the fact that there's no love between us and Allah. See, when a young man has a girlfriend, he has no problems when she sends him a text 100 times a day.
Yeah.
In fact, you hold your phone and you're eager. You know, you stay up all night in your bed and you're holding your phone, and when the phone vibrates, it's like the heavens have lit up in excitement, you know. Why? Because I want to know, how did she reply to my message, you know? Why? Because there's love there. There's something there that's... But unfortunately, when it comes to our Allah, we don't have that love relationship. You know, and the thing is that is that many of us need to understand that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not in need of any of us. Don't think that, you know, if you pray or you don't pray, or that if I give my charity or that, Allah is the greatest. That's done. That's sealed, and that's a given. You know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not in need of our money, and He's not in need of our salah. But from His rahman, from His mercy, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I want you to come and talk to me 5 times a day. I mean, that's from His love. I mean, you imagine if the President of the United States of America wanted to see you just one time, yeah? I'm telling you, even the most extreme of Muslims, oh man, did you hear? Did you hear, bro? The President sent me a message. He wants to talk to me. Shh, come on, man. You feel special, right? And that's a man of dunya. But when the King of Kings says to you, I want to see you, I want to talk to you, I want you to talk to me, you know? You and I find that as a burden. So I think it's just, you know, it comes down to our perspective of things, you know. Like, I always like to use this very simple example, and I'll end with this, right? That imagine you as a father, and again, hasha lillah, of course Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is above any example, but imagine you as a father, if you had a child, do you want the best for your child, or do you want the worst? Naturally, you want the best. Do you want your kid to be happy, or do you want him to be miserable? No, of course. Any half-decent father would want his kid to be the best, and that his, you know, child to be happy. So I always say, okay, now you as a father, when your young child comes to you and he says to you, Dad, I want to go to the city at 12 o'clock at night, midnight. Now you as a father, when you stand up and you tell him, no, you can't go, is that because you hate him, or is that because you love him? Is that because you want the best for him, or is that because you want the worst? Now, it doesn't matter from this point onwards. How he feels about it is irrelevant now. Because I'm in control, because I'm in authority, because I'm mature, because because I've been assigned to be responsible over him.
You have wisdom that he doesn't understand.
Exactly. So I know what he doesn't know. When he says to me, I want to go with my mates downtown at midnight, and I tell him no, that by no means is because I don't want him to be happy. And then oh, how come you don't trust me? You know, it's got nothing to do with trust. I know what you don't know, and I believe that there's harm there, so therefore you can't go. Now, any father, anyone here in his right mind would understand that and would appreciate the fact. And you know, for me, it's the same thing. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to you, don't have a haram relationship, you think it's because He doesn't want you to have fun. No, but because He doesn't want you to harm yourself. You know, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says this is halal and this is haram, that's out of His love, because He loves you. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I think it's again, it just comes down to love, you know, and it's knowing that Allah loves me and doesn't hate me, and having this positive perspective when it comes to the relationship.
Akhi, before we conclude, do you have any last words?
Nothing. I just want to say, Sheikh Hoblos, I love you very much.
Cute brother, Allah.
And you, Imran. Because after the camera, he'll get upset. And you guys. By the way, there's like 20 people here. And the cameraman.
Any last words?
Wallah, just that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward, you know, all of you.
Barakallahu feek. Brothers and sisters.